It is Big Board Sports right here on 104.5. The team, the head coach of UAlbany football is Greg Gattuso, and he will join us every Wednesday in this time slot to preview and review. And right now we're previewing because Buffalo is set. That's the first game of the season on Friday night in Buffalo starting at 7 o'clock. And we'll have the game on 105.7 Friday, beginning with the pregame show at 6:30. Good morning, Coach.
Morning, Raj. How are you?
I'm doing, man. How are you?
Excellent.
Yeah? So I go down yesterday and I interviewed Ben McAdoo, get a one-on-one with Ben. And, you always try to kind of ease your way in to get to know, I've never met Ben. So he says, where are you from? And I go, I'm from Altoona, Pennsylvania originally. He goes, oh, Mansion Park. I'm like, how do you know Mansion Park? He said, I played there. Yeah. He goes, I played a district game at Mansion Park. He goes, Best Way Pizza. I'm like, yeah, it still exists. He goes, love that pizza. My wife and I love that pizza. And I ran a track meet. I was at a track meet at Mansion Park. So he knew Mansion Park. I bring that up because, you're a PA guy and you played at Penn State and you know all about Altoona Mansion Park.
No question. I had my first peanut butter milkshake back then, which people don't realize back then that was a big deal because there was only 3 flavors. So yeah. I'm dating myself. He's also, a little trivia for you, was his first college football job, he was hired by Joe Bernard, our offensive coordinator at Fairfield. So that was, so there's a little connection there.
Well, I liked him. He seemed like a regular guy to me, which I always like regular guys. Didn't seem like a huge ego guy and was pretty good with the interview. So anyway, a little Ben McAdoo yesterday. All right, what's your thoughts here? You leave tomorrow, right? Head out to Buffalo. Is your team ready for week 1?
Yeah, we're ready to play. There's no question. We're not where we want to be, obviously, but I don't know who is first game. Yeah. You're always rushing. It seems like camp seems really long, then all of a sudden you're getting ready to get on a bus. And but with the Friday game, we're all out of whack. Today's a Thursday practice on a Wednesday, and we get all this. Coaches get crazy with all this preparation stuff. So we're focused in. The kids are doing well. The biggest thing is I think we're learning we're really starting to practice better, which is something that I've been telling you for a long time, is just practice habits. And I'm seeing really strong signs, better energy. Really, the guys are out there working hard. So, I'm excited about it. The kids are excited about it. We felt like we didn't play well last year, and we certainly didn't play our game last year. And if we're going to have any shot, it's going to be playing our game. And so they're ready to go.
All right, let's go offense, defense here. Offensively, what are we going to see from the Great Danes this season? Hopefully very similar to what you saw at us the first year. I think with our football team, the first year we utilized our tight ends a great deal and mixed personnels and mixed play action pass and drop back and run game. So we want to be able to change our tempos. We're trying to start getting into what we want to be. The first 2 years we've been limited with personnel, but we feel pretty good about where we're at. I think this team, I put a lot of pressure on our quarterbacks because the way our system, we're more of an NFL-type system where the quarterback makes decisions and he makes, he's like a coach on the field, and we have young ones, and we're really working with them to learn how to run our offense, and how their decisions go will depend on how we play. And so it's a little stressful, but it's what we want to be, and as we progress, I can see an upside to this group and what we're trying to be. But, it's going to be interesting first game out this year because you got young quarterbacks. Nevin's 4 games in his career. He played in about 6 games total last year. We think he's got a tremendous upside. Very smart, doing well. A little erratic right now. DJ really hadn't played college football till last year. He started 7 games. We like DJ. He's a little limited in some of the throws that we want to make, but Will Brunson is he's a gunslinger. He's fun to watch, and he's a kid that we think has a big upside. So those 3 are going to really dictate how we are on offense.
Coach, I'm kind of interested just in the message that you give to the team going into this game. Obviously, you're a big underdog. So do you even speak about the win-loss aspect? Do you just focus on let's play well offensively, defensively, every drive and see what happens? Kind of what's your message going into this game?
I've been in a lot of these kind of games, and it's funny you asked that question. I just talked to the team last week, and I said I thought last year I did a poor job focusing them on internally on what we need to do, because really Roger will tell you, he talks to me all the time, it's always about us, and I think last year all of us got a little too caught up in
play in a game that's up and all those things. And the other thing I said to him, and you'll never hear me talk about an upset. I said that to the team. When have I ever brought up we need to upset somebody? And I've never do it because I don't believe in upsets. I believe that if we play our game and we take care of what we need to take care of, we'll be in it. And now whether we win or not is going to depend on the fourth quarter. And, so that's where we're approaching this thing is last year, uncharacteristic turnovers, really silly penalties, spinning the ball. We had a couple late hits, and I think it was just guys trying to prove, hey, we belong to a team that's perceived to be a higher level. So my message to my team right now is we don't have anything to prove to anybody. We have to play our game, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up there and play our game. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to play it to win it, and we'll see where it goes.
Greg, how much? We're talking to Greg Gattuso. Season starts Friday at 7. Zachary Bai will be back in the booth with me again this year. We look forward to it. We'll also have Coach Gattuso's television show over on My 4 on Saturday mornings at 11:30. So a lot on UAlbany football, and we are the new home for UAlbany football and basketball. How about defensively? Are you going to be improved? I think you're pretty good last year, to be honest with you, defensively. Have you improved on that side of the ball?
Yeah, I've been struggling with our defense because we were competitive last year. We played hard. Our kids play hard. It's not an issue. I mean, we're finally at the 63 comfortably, and we're going to be able to redshirt some kids this year. And so we're right where we kind of want to be in our process right now. But defensively, they've kicked the butt of the offense a lot of this camp, and a lot of that has to do with experience. It has to do with, we added 4 people to the defense. We have some good players like Rashawn Clark and Jamal Robinson and Malachi Hoskins and some kid, Deshaun Timmons has been outstanding, replacing Zach Troutman. So, we have some guys that played last year, but we're adding 4 people that I think have really stepped up what we're doing. One is obviously Michael Nicastro. He's a heck of a linebacker, all conference his first year. He runs the thing for us right now at linebacker. We've added Abner Logan at linebacker, who played at Maryland while I was there, and was a graduate transfer. He just really had a comfort level with Coach Szynski and myself, and so he's going to be playing for us this year. Nick Dillon transferred in from Eastern Michigan. He's outstanding. We're really happy to have him on the defensive line. He's starting right now and doing really well. And Kareem Brown was a kid that we brought in as a transfer on the corner. So we're deep in the back 7. Guys like Mason Gray and Kyle Sikowski and Josh Wynn is outstanding. So we feel good about our defense right now. We're not real big, but we're fast and we're aggressive, and Coach Clark got them playing hard. So I like our defense. I'm curious to see how resilient they are. They're going to have some trying moments with a young offense still, but I have a lot of confidence in them.
Greg, what's the scouting report on the opener at Buffalo?
UB's, they're going to be bigger and deeper than us, but last year the game was 17-7. We had the ball at their 40. We had a chance to get that thing close and put some heat on them, and we failed and turned the ball over. So they've got a bunch of new kids. They brought in, I think, 15 junior college kids and a lot of new people, a lot of new faces. They had some transition in their team last year. So, we don't know a lot about them. They have new quarterbacks. They have new linebacker, safeties, D-linemen. So I think the battle up front, obviously, and when you're playing a team that's from the higher level than you, that's one of the big battles to keep your eye on. If we can hold up front on the defensive line, and I'm eager to throw Nevin Sussman to the fire. So I have no problem with it, because if we're going to be a great program going forward on our plan, he needs to step up and be a guy.
Well, listen, we wish you the best of luck. Happy to have the UA football program here on 104.5 The Team, and got the main man here, Zachary Bai, back in the booth with me. So we're going to be in good shape.
Yeah, we're excited. We're glad to be joining the family and reaching out to more people, and so it's going to be a good thing. And my blind 88-year-old father will be able to find it easier on the radio.
There you go. It's all good. We'll be saying hello to him in the broadcast. All right, Greg, have a great Triple C out in Buffalo.
Thanks, Roger.
That's Greg Gattuso, the head football coach at UAlbany, every Wednesday here on Big Board Sports. And we'll see you tomorrow. Brady, Zach tomorrow, Han and Humpty coming up next. We thank you for listening to Big Board Sports on 104.5 The Team.